Alright, so we're ready to switch, I think. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. It's time.
So we have...
Oh, we have to change the names here. Allow me to do that real quick. So on the right we have Jey, and on the left... Oh, fuck, wrong. Dylan. What's the left guy's name? Left guy's name.
Oh wait, I could just... Here we go. It's
Oh, wait.
probably... It's Jey that's playing, right? So Jey is what? Jey is C,
So
it's
Ludovic, I guess?
Yeah,
Oh, is it Ludovic again?
probably.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is Ludovic. Jey. I think it's literally like premium finalists versus standard finalists of yesterday.
That's epic.
Yeah, it's pretty base. Alright, gamers. So, we have on the left Ludovic playing. He's playing Prisms.
Probably.
It's Ludovic, right? Yeah, nice.
Hey,
Just checking that we got your name right. And then we have Jey on the right. So it's the standard finalists from yesterday versus the premium finalists from yesterday. The two formats clash in V. And Sabri comes in with a 13. Where's my MCC sponsored ticket to Antwerp? True. True. Can we see more match later on? No, we're only showing this one because all games are happening at the same time.
Yeah.
So just be happy that you have any stream games, to be honest. This is like a world first. Springfest is like never streamed.
Yeah.
So it's, again, huge shoutouts to Outpost Antwerp for letting us do this.
It looks like Ludwig's going first from the dice roll.
Yeah.
Yikes. As a Nightrose player, that's not exactly the most ideal thing.
Worst case, you can always mill into a heal guard and get it back with Breach Shade
Yeah, true.
to help survive. I mean, to be honest though, the one edge that Gramble has over Prisms is that you can ride Cannoneer.
Yeah.
Not Cannoneer, you can ride Navigator,
Yeah.
Underswing.
Yeah.
And
of
then
course. So you slow down the pace.
you
of
can
the game.
underswing on both turn 1 and 2
Yeah.
technically. So
As long as Jey can slow down the pace of the Prism player, then he can turn into his favor.
is Jey left-handed? Yes. I am also. People today learned that I'm left-handed.
So you have
Yeah.
your main deck left hand side.
No, I only write and eat with my left. Everything else I do
Okay,
with my right.
fair enough.
So. Wait, what? Yeah. Lefties unite. Good shit. I'm left-handed too. Hey, let's go. Good shit. Just put finals. Takes up too much space. This freaking keyboard. Final. Alright, so. I only eat with left.
Now we're just waiting for the
Ambidextrous.
judge to tell us if everything is A-okay.
That's right.
Then soon we'll be able to start.
Alright, so. Both players are set up. Minimize ourselves a little bit more, I guess.
Wait, so if that means that both of these are finalists, wait, did Ludovic's team win yesterday? I'm trying to remember.
No, they went second.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they went second.
I was gonna say, because if it was Ludovic's team that won yesterday, that means one of these two teams will...
Or did they?
I
I'm trying to
don't
remember. Alright, so yes, it is Prism versus Nightrose. You can... Are you waiting for us?
Yeah.
It's all good?
Yeah.
Alright. All the best for the players. Let's see some good plays.
Okay. Starting off strong.
Oh, we got a handshake too? I didn't even see it.
Oh.
Alright, right's the clear. Of course, your optimal right target.
Oh.
I'm gonna get the top 7 search. Try to find some targets
Aw.
whiffing. That hurts.
It's better to whiff this than whiff the Rosa, but then again, you don't want to whiff at all, to be fair.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
Just a typical day as a Prism player.
Yeah. We have a guest that we didn't get to show off yesterday, Mr. Vanguard Insider here on the very side. You're just over there. Say hello to the mans.
Hi, chat.
Yeah, you can see over here.
Here you go, Echo, he's real.
Yeah, he is real.
Okay.
Alright, Jey goes into Tommy, which is pretty rare. We don't see Tommy that often, just because it is essentially, it's a good way to search out and also mill your Beatrices as well as your Spell Dragons.
I've always been fond of it. I've always thought it was a pretty nice booster to have. But I suppose if there was a grade 1 you wanted to ride specifically, it would be was it the Night Strolling Banshee? The grade...
Sea Strolling.
Yeah, Sea Strolling, there you go.
I like C-Strolling a lot because it's just like, it sets up literally anything. So
Yeah,
you search
you
mode
just-
if you need it,
yeah.
you search Nightrose if you need to like bring it back to hand for next turn.
Yeah, of course.
Like,
Yeah.
and Damien, it really depends on like I run 2 Damiens in my list because it's exactly for this, like you mill Beatrice or you mill your
Yeah.
Jesse. Finds the column bar, that's really
huge.
big.
Okay, finesse it into the
Now
damage
it's a question
zone.
of whether Ludovic will give the CB for it.
Okay.
Jey gave the CB for the Rosa, which is interesting.
I would.
It's hard to say because like
Yeah.
you either rush and try to beat them before they can build up momentum,
Yeah.
or you pass. Like it's one or the other. Ooh,
Okay.
Rosa clear off the top.
That's pretty big.
Rosa and bind, clear in hand, so now clear can also. Oh, clear is only Vanguard Circuit Switch, so
Yeah.
you have to just hold that for later.
This comes out useful because Ludwig can use that clear 2 guard with.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
he
yeah.
has his bind set up ready for his prism turn.
Yep.
Oh, he's going for that.
Sedna.
That could indicate that he doesn't have the grade 3 yet.
Perhaps, yeah.
Oh, and he finds it.
All right, there we go.
So that solves his possible problem if he had that.
Yeah.
So far, Ludwig being able to find his entire ride line just like that.
Yeah, pretty huge.
Oh wait, no, he put it into draw.
Oh, then I guess I have it.
Oh, I think.
Oh, because maybe you want to
Yeah.
bind it later from drop next turn?
Well, no, I think you'd rather. Because what you want is to have your grade 1 and grade 2 rotating consistently.
Yeah.
So, but you want the grade 3 ready for Spiana.
Mhm.
So what Ludwig
But
might.
you can bind the. Correct me if I'm wrong. You can bind.
You
a
can
prism
bind
from drop.
drop, yeah, so
and then
what
you
he
get
can
it,
do
you can
is-
bounce
yeah.
it back for another force marker next turn, right?
Sort of, yeah.
All right, Colombard into ship, the staple, no matter what format.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. All right, so we have 17 on the van column, 24 on the rear column. That's pretty good because like if you're trying to go for the rush game plan, you have to be pretty aggressive with
Yeah.
it. Ooh.
Ooh. I think he wants to get rid of his rear as well. Let's see.
Another column bar. That's pretty
Cool.
good for later.
No defense is checked.
That's nice. That's the new grade 2 that we see there
Yeah.
in the damage. They're pretty good for all kinds of
Oh,
lists.
okay,
And we
Hilgard.
see the Hilgard.
Cool.
Now Ghost Ship gets the draw. So that's the one nice thing. Like you have Sea Strolling, you have Ghost Ship. You have so many ways to
Yeah.
just keep the hand going. And Sea Strolling is like other function of being able to also like you don't open Navigator, just Sea Strolling.
Yeah,
like,
exactly, right.
Over and over and over again. to,
And
like,
it
draw
still produces numbers, which is quite nice.
Remind me what the new grade 2 does. I forget what this one.
This one, so on place, it doesn't matter from where, but on place, you discard 1, you look at top 3, pick any of them you want, and then the rest you just put to bottom in any order you like. And then, depending on what your opponent's Vanguard's grade is, so if it's 3 or more, it gets plus 10k. Otherwise, it's plus 5.
Wow,
It's such a
that's insane.
yeah. So in Ange,
All these
this
laws.
card comes out useful. I haven't tried it with prisms yet, but I presume it's quite useful as well.
It's so generic, so I'd
Yeah.
imagine it's good. Pot of duality, yeah, basically.
Yeah.
All right, we get a draw PG off the Lieselon, which isn't great, but it's
No, but he
fine.
can swap this around.
True,
It's not
yeah.
the worst,
Yeah.
but it's not great either. I think you'd prefer utility of this. Actually, maybe not. Maybe.
So lost the clear.
Yeah.
And I'm just really good, yeah. That's what I've heard. How many of for the Anj players, how many of the BSF promo do they play? 'Cause that's
The quail.
Yeah.
4.
4, I need my 4th thing.
It's a staple.
I need it.
It's
I
so
have 3.
good. It's so good. Imagine just going turn 1, ride this, soul charge 1.
Yeah.
Turn 2, ride into whatever, call out quail, and you now have a column made just like that.
That was pretty base.
Yeah, and then you have Seri or anything else, or Lieselot, even better.
Yeah.
So you've just been able to create a board out of very few pieces.
Yeah.
And
that's pretty
an
good.
Ange, being able to push your opponent this early on is huge. Getting rid of anything.
Oh, but see a crit check off of the there here.
Yeah.
Probably gonna go to rear, I imagine, just because it's
Yeah.
like there's a 2 to pass, it's gonna go to rear.
Yeah. He does have triple drive though.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
That's pretty big. So if Jey chooses to take this, you're going to 5, which is...
Yeah.
As a Nightrose player, you don't really
Yeah.
need that much yet. So you can
I mean, it's fair on Ludovic at this stage. His deck isn't exactly compressed, so him putting everything to his rearguard circle is still pretty good.
Yeah. Oh,
He's choosing to go
taking it. The heal
heals,
pops.
nice.
That's huge. That's huge. Third check. Navigator.
So he has 4 open CB to spare, which is pretty good. It just depends on how he's able to play this turn out.
Yeah.
Because his drop isn't exactly in the best of states.
Yeah, you can actually have like Nightrose, you can do a column bar to drop
Yeah.
to... Like your drop is pretty mid right now, so you kind
Yeah.
of need to do something about it.
Yeah.
So we'll see if something is...
The question is whether Jey would rather prioritize farming at this stage or pushing.
But even if you push, like you have 6 cards in drop, you need to like Navigator here in order
Yeah,
to...
of course.
Like you Navigator, then Jesse away whatever you rest, and then...
Fair enough.
Optimally, you Navigator the bone there, so you
Yeah.
can just bring back something after, because then you hit 10 drop, so you can just go for ships and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so Jey calls out his first ghost ship.
Yep. Second one in drop. Of course,
Yeah.
bone cannot fetch it just yet, but if you can get a Navigator, then that's going to change things a little bit.
Yeah.
I'll put this a bit here. There we go. Alright, so we have good board. The one nice thing is you can stay with this board, because then this way he doesn't overcommit more pieces from
No.
hand, so you can keep the
Yeah.
shield.
But he's
'Cause
still
he-
pushing numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
27, 29. Yeah.
yeah,
these
27,
are-
29, and then Vanguard can make 2 ships.
Yeah.
Because you just go Beatrice
Yes.
after
of
that.
course.
Alright,
Okay.
it's going to be 29 and a draw.
Does not see the defensive.
It's pretty big. Then we have a 22, 30, 35.
Yeah. Big.
Combusting, not the Navigator. Oh, he already has one in drops, that's fine.
Yeah.
So we see Beatrice, Boat, Soul Blasting, the Tommy. I
Yeah.
agree with that. It's your biggest booster.
Yep.
And another ship, so you can actually
Just
really
seem to
replenish your
no
whole hand
guard
here.
this.
Nightrose for next turn, and a crit, that's huge. Oh, that's really big. One defensive comes out for Ludovic, that's big. And then, ooh, the clear.
Ooh, okay, so he's hit 1 defensive, but how much is that really?
This is 10k shield, so it's
Yeah.
gonna be like literally anything. So yeah, 39 and 29. This one gets popped, you're gonna get the draw. And then,
This is a 20k guard. Cool.
alright, it's gonna do it.
Interesting you chose to throw away the Tesseria. I suppose at this stage you don't want to toss away hand just yet. Oh, he doesn't have the rewrite, which
Yeah.
is quite unfortunate.
Alright. 10 AX on the other side, yeah, it's...
Yeah.
I don't think it's because the thing is he bounced back the PG
Yeah.
with their skill last turn, and now you can Rosa search. You have Rosa search. You have all the bounces
Yeah.
still available. You have 2 calls from bind, but yeah, you have to keep in mind that you are facing. You know, there's only one
Skull
Dragon drop
I think
zone. Is
so.
there one?
I think so.
I think it's this.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah. Yeah, the drop is not exactly.
No.
It's like it's one Navigator away from being plus 10k.
Yeah.
To the boats. But yeah, this could definitely still get pretty grindy. And look at Jay's hand; it's huge,
Yeah.
actually massive.
I mean, that is the power of just 4
yeah,
ships.
there's one that came off the Tommy. That's true.
Yeah.
What's up, Maximilian? All right, so we're gonna be getting grade 3 back in there. This is a countercharger, right?
Yep. Did you place the spell? Yes, this is the counter charger.
No. So now get that back.
Making columns. He just needs to be able to push here.
Yeah, I mean you already pushed the 4 at this point.
Yeah.
You're swinging with huge columns after the Vera reset.
Yeah.
Bone, that's very good. That's going to be your way to get out your Skull Dragons next
Yeah,
turn.
25 is a very nice number here.
Yep. Very cool.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's not.
Assuming he plays 3, which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
Hollow Bar can fix that. Alright. So at this point... Alright. Double Prism. We're going to bind 1, draw 1. Get all the cards, plus the huge power, which is very nice.
So interestingly, this Prism list, I don't think we've seen any Grade 4s yet. The
Yeah, no Nectaria
Nectaria.
so far.
It's
That's
quite
a good point.
interesting.
Some people really don't like it. Like, even though it's technically a consistency fixer,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people don't choose to play it just because it can be a brick in hand.
I suppose. I found myself, whenever I've played Prisms, that just being able to find that one extra Prism piece has really helped me out.
Yeah.
And even if I don't need it, it's always nice to throw that away off of a PG. But that's just my personal experience.
And look at Ludovic's deck size too. He's like
Yeah.
super compressed by this point too.
Yeah.
Almost feels like it's more compressed than Jey's. Oh, but checks 2 blanks. That's unfortunate. Was there no triple check?
Did I use your pick? I don't remember.
Oh, maybe.
I don't remember.
Uh-oh.
I don't remember.
How many cards do you have in?
I'll let the judges intervene on that
Yeah.
one.
So for now, I stay at 2.
All right, I guess it's 2 then.
I don't. I have not been paying attention. I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Let's say it's 3.
Yeah.
Go with whatever.
All right.
So that's okay.
So, yeah, he didn't. If he didn't
I
use it,
suppose
then
he
it's on-
didn't have any targets to bind.
Yeah, he didn't use it. He didn't use
Yeah.
it. All right. So,
Yeah.
yeah, he didn't use the skill, so it's only twin drive.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, the second bind was from Rosa. That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no 3. It's
That's
only.
fine.
It's off the.
That's quite rough.
Yeah. All right. Well, for Jey here. For now, the drop is I think
Pretty.
10, 17. I think.
Yeah. Looks about right.
It's pretty good. I mean, at this point, you re-red Rose, get Protect, and at this point, you've got 2 bones in drop already.
And all you need is just one more.
You basically
spell.
you bone for a Colombard. Colombard calls you the ship.
Yep.
The Colombard mills you the
The skull.
the skull. You call it out, and then you
Yeah.
bone for the last one.
Yep.
Essentially,
And
if
now,
you have Colombard.
And now Ludovic just needs to have 4 PGs to be able to guard all these skull dragons.
I mean, with how much shield Prisms can farm, it might not be as bad. All right, we're just gonna bone for. It's gonna be the Colombard,
Yeah.
and then you're just gonna use it to get the second Skull Dragon out.
Yeah.
Yeah, very close game. Very close game. It's very back and forth, especially with like how both players just like push like
Yeah.
super hard on their turn 3s. Like Ludovic pushed really well all the way to almost 5 with the heal, kept Jey at 4, and then Jey had a really strong turn last turn that really
Yeah.
equalized. So very matched players. It's
Yeah.
really good to see this kind of final.
But this is quite rough.
Ooh, crit 2 drop. The one risk that Jey runs here is like this is what I feel oftentimes playing Nightrose. Like when you go for like the kill 4 skull turn, like you assume your opponent can't live it. But when you look at Ludovic's hand,
Yeah.
it's like if this doesn't connect, then you know you are in a bit of danger. So 10, 15, so
plus
30, 42, 47 with the Nightrose skill.
Oh, that doesn't feel that big.
Yeah. Keep in mind no navigators
Yeah.
or sea strollings have been used
Either,
this game.
yeah.
That's why I love sea strolling. Like sea strolling literally just
There you go.
fixes
Yeah.
this.
So he's guarded the first one. Can he keep it up?
This one's 49, so this actually hits over the
Yeah. So
8.
it's 30k guard now.
Yeah. No, it's 49. He needs 30k. Yeah.
Yeah.
Both of them are playing like they will be killed and finish in 10 minutes. I mean, you know, it's finals. You know, it's
Oh, that's game.
Jey takes it
Jey takes it.
on the second Skull Dragon.
first
Jey, let's
game.
see those drive checks. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Yeah, true. Claps for JJ and Maxime's team.
Oh.
Jey yesterday lost on
Yeah.
stream twice, but his team won the whole thing, and now he got it. So now, let's see.
Scarlet's one happy person.
Yeah, Scarlet's happy. Scarlet at 150 with Rose today too. All for you and Kamo. Bless. Very good. Let's see how the other games are going.
Yeah.
So
Mo's game still going.
Mo is playing. So we have Poets versus Kagero. Poets versus Dauntless.
Mo is out.
Can we position the camera up?
Yeah,
maybe?
I can try.
You want to try? Try to position the camera up a little bit.
Tell me how it is.
Go up. All right, that's okay. We can work with this. We can work with this.
Oh, zoom, enhance.
Enhance.
Zoom.
Look at this. We get the rest of
Oh,
the
we get the
POV.
play-by-play for both players.
And we have Zestral on stream. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, we can remove the names.
Yeah.
All right.
Grabs magnifying glass. Precisely.
Wait, Mo is on Astraios.
Wait, you mean the dragon grade 3?
Yeah.
So
And I think his opponent is on Dauntless Reverse.
yeah. So we were talking with Mo earlier about this
Yeah.
because he's never played against DDDR. So
Most
he-
people haven't, to
no,
be honest.
Honestly, yeah. So he's honestly he was like talking to us. He was like quite nervous. So I mean, this might just have been an unlucky break, but you know,
So yeah, DDR is
it's an interesting card for sure.
strong, but I think I don't know. The deck feels like because you prioritize, you see Eagles Force
Yeah.
2. But some of the numbers
It's
just hit
very
like wet
low
noodles, like it's-
early, yeah. So it's like the turn 3 turn. I think for Mo would have been the kill turn.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
just don't think he was lucky enough to see his Uranus. Is probably what's going on.
All right. Well,
Let's
I
see.
think
What,
on Solemn's side, I think he's on 4. If you look like
yeah,
here, I think
yeah.
that's his
That looks like
damage.
4 damage.
Versus his opponent is at
5.
Yeah.
And he's still attacking,
Yeah.
mind you. So if Solemn wins here, then how much hand does his opponent have? Because he's playing Vanquisher.
Yeah.
So Vanquisher.
Solemn's playing as Vanquisher, as Prism, and then
Wait, that's pretty nice. If you
Yeah.
ask me.
yeah, true. That's
Yeah.
like he's like, oh, you want to put this in
Here you
blinds?
go, take it.
Alright, so Mo is mulling over his guard here.
Yeah.
Wait, that's Mo's hand. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly right. And I mean, this Vanguard swing, it looks pretty big. I think that's like 28 maybe? 28, 36 if it's boosted.
Yeah.
But who knows?
No, Solemn's playing Prisms. He's playing against Vanquisher.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so I think... Okay, no. So Solemn has just swung with his vert, and now he's going
Oh.
to swing with his rears.
Yeah, I'm looking at the other game here.
Yeah.
Dauntless Reverse used skill twice. I
Yeah.
forget what the skill again does. Alright, 3 normal units, so you can
CB1. Oh, CB3.
So they've been all locked.
Yep. So he gains... So he gets to retire, but Mo doesn't have a board.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine.
Yeah, so you basically get an extra drive, I think, every time you check a
Yes,
normal.
plus 10,
right?
plus 1 drive, I think.
Yeah.
And,
It's just to break through the
oh,
shield.
is Mo taking the damage?
Whoa, right. So it's 1-1 in the set.
Okay.
Solemn's
So,
game is the decisive one.
do you want me to adjust it a bit more?
I think we can try to make it. I'm gonna just zoom in even more.
Zoom enhance.
Enhance,
Okay, so
enhance, keep enhancing.
so it's still Solemn's turn here, and the Vanquisher player does not look. He's deep in focus.
Enhance. Are the teammates talking to each other mid-match? You can talk to each other. So the rules about talking to each other in Team League is you can talk, you can like show each other hands, you can talk about general stuff, but you cannot give advice. Like
Yeah.
you cannot say like play this, do
Yeah,
this,
you can't
guard
coach.
this, PG this.
In the third and fourth match, the match is basically decided. One was a game loss, and one was Prisms versus Revengers, and Prisms won.
Okay, so Prisms, the team without Revengers. No, there's both top 4 teams had Revengers, right? I think. I'm pretty sure because there's 2 Revengers in top 4.
The Revengers basically got the win because of the game loss.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, Dylan, we got 29 Azure over here judging. Let's go. All right, so let's see.
Okay,
How's Solemn's
so
game
I think is that Solemn's turn over? I'm not quite sure. I don't see.
It's hard to tell because of
Yeah,
the screens.
yeah.
We have the plastic screens in between the players.
Yeah.
All right. What's the match score? It's 1-1, yeah.
Yeah.
Solemn's
So
game
this is all on Maxime the Solemn.
We were not allowed to talk to anyone until the whole match was over in Cali. Okay.
Oh,
No,
interesting.
here you're able to talk unless
Yeah.
what you're allowed to talk to your friends about during a match.
Yeah.
You can show each other hands or like go like, oh, I
Yeah.
lost, oh, I won, or like it basically you can or like if you spot a misplay, you're allowed to call it
Yeah.
out. Or like if you not a misplay, like if you
If
you
it's like-
spot like a game breaking
Yeah,
error. kind of
yeah.
thing. Like an actual like
Okay.
something that needs to be like judge called for.
Yeah. So that's yeah. Okay, he's doing his.
Oh, okay. Maxime
Okay,
went
so
to
Maxime 5. So Maxime.
His
needs
hand
to-
doesn't look that big.
No,
either.
it does not.
And there's how many axle circles there? I'm gonna stand up and check.
That looks like 4.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's 4. 4 axle markers.
This Vanquisher player's deck is very thin.
Yeah. Yeah, you're not allowed to backseat.
No.
Basically, you're not allowed to backseat, but you can't talk about anything else, basically. If you're unallowed to defeat the purpose of a team event, yeah, like it's still a team event at the end of the day, right? Alright, so
Right.
4 axles.
As long as...
Wait, but he's already attacking, so that means... Oh, I think he's on full Bronto right now. Yeah, he just full Brontoed. And so the only way you can make more attacks is through like Chatra and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, he's guarding. Is that a want to pass?
It's so hard to see from here.
Yeah. I'm just wondering if this is a...
1 to pass.
Oh, yeah. It doesn't go through.
Does not go through.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can see the emotions.
Oh, no.
You can see the emotions. You can see
Is
the
that...
freaking...
Oh, and Solemn's guarded.
15.
Does that mean... Does it mean it's... No Mo. No Mo.
Mo.
Mo. Can we ask you to...
Back up a little bit.
Sorry, thank you.
Thank you.
Sorry, Mo.
Mo intercept. EJ said Mo intercept. Thank you, EJ. Very cool. Alright, so Maxime here has his turn. Ooh.
Oh, he's going for the... Oh, it's a
That was a
Lieselot.
Lieselot.
Yeah, this,
Into a heal guard.
this makes sense because he needs to be able to make a board without committing too much.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I suppose if you're going for... So, because his opponent, I think, is on 5.
Yeah.
So he just has to go here.
Yeah.
Bank is at 4.
Oh. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I think that's just one card.
Okay.
Swinging with Lieselot. Guarding, that's trigger.
Okay. Yeah.
Heal guard
This
with a force mark on
Vanquisher
it.
players can...
Oh, with a boost. I think that's
Okay, yeah. So he's just choosing to
What
stay
the hell with
there.
the camera angle? It's improv, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Oh, he
He
healed.
just went...
He healed, but it didn't activate.
No. But this
the
does make
table's-
it slightly easier for the... No, actually, it depends what he calls out here. I suppose he's just gonna go with the Rosa clear.
Yeah.
Unless... Yeah, no. Definitely
Rosa
this.
clear.
This makes sense.
You have? Oh, he doesn't have CV.
No.
Yeah, so the game that was the stream table ended,
Cool.
and then we moved to the next one, and moved to the next one. This is the furthest away table, so we can't...
So this is 23 swinging into his 22 currently.
Yeah.
The question is, will he choose to do a...
4 heals public for the Vanquisher player.
4 heals public for Vanquisher, okay.
So Vanquisher cannot allow any of these swings to hit. Okay,
Oh, draw PG into Grade 3 Searcher, into nothing.
1
that's
damage.
And with that,
That,
let's go!
there you have it, folks!
Back to back!
Back to back! World final victory! This is the world's first!
I'm
That's
pretty sure
amazing!
this may be a world's first. Solemn's team 1 premium and then 1 V premium the day after.
They're not...
That's insane. That's actually
That's
insane.
insane. That's actually giving me goosebumps.
Yeah, what the hell?
Oh my god.
But that looked very close.
Yeah.
From everything there, it looked
Yeah.
insanely close. I'm gonna tweet that out.
Yeah. Back to
Wins
back.
back to back, premium, and
Nice one.
V premium. Good shit,
Dude.
dude. Let's fucking go!
2-time back-to-back world champion.
The back to
Holy
back.
shit.
You love to
These
see
players
it.
aren't just known for being good for no reason, right?
Absolutely.
Able to take it when it matters the most.
That's insane.
That's impressive. Nothing more to say, honestly.
Yeah, it's actually
Oh,
insane.
So, to answer your question, Pineapple, Solomon was playing a Prism.
Highlander Prism.
Yeah, but the Highlander bit's a bit iffy because he's running multiple copies of certain cards.
Yeah.
So I think he's just choosing to run it just as like a.
He plays
just a
like
check.
Ange in
Yeah,
there.
he plays Ange.
He calls it gotcha
Yeah.
Prism.
So he's playing Monster Strike.
Yeah, he's playing Monster Strike, yeah. Let's go!
Get over here!
The back to back. Alright, let's get the captain in here. How does it feel to be the back to back?
It's pretty fun.
That was very close. We like
Yes,
panned
it
up the
was.
camera to watch.
I looked at my hand and was like, oh no, this is gonna be a 1-2 pass.
And surprisingly, it stuck.
Yes.
Surprisingly,
yes,
it stuck.
it worked out.
Goddamn. How does it feel? I don't know if you might be world first back to back.
So I know for a fact that Togen Kyo from
Yeah.
WCC, he had in G format, he had a day 1 G, day 2 Weiss back-to-back win. But
Damn.
in terms of Vanguard, I don't know. So
Yeah, true. We didn't have multiple formats back then.
yeah, indeed.
So, goddamn. Yeah, the no glasses are like the glasses are the limiter.
Yeah, it's like Clark Kent, you know,
Yeah.
like you take it off and then you just go.
Goddamn. Hashtag give Solom a Prem call.
That's right. Where is it?
Goddamn. Why did you bring your list today? Why is it Gacha Prism?
So Prism by itself is already like hyper consistent. So I wanted the ability to high roll when you're like if you face another Prism, right? And you both basically have an equal deck, both hyper consistent, then it's just like who goes first, who gets lucky.
Yeah.
Whereas it's like an added dimension of being able to get lucky. Like
Yeah,
not
yeah.
only can I go first or hit crits, I could also like hit some nut.
Yeah, like
and
going
just,
to Anj when it matters.
Going to Anj or like Anj was actually because I 3 out of my 4 losses in BRO was not having a grade 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. How
So,
many
like-
do you play?
So now I play 2 Anj.
Okay,
Yeah, I
okay.
play 6 grade 3s, just right consistent. But like all the other stuff, like the Highlander stuff, is literally like another dimension to get lucky. And like literally the only reason I won my finals game was my double Pearl sisters.
Oh, God, yeah.
Yeah, like I betted into them to get them, and then that was like so much more pressure than they
Goddamn.
could have had.
And what was your personal standing today? Undefeated?
X1.
X1.
I lost once on grade 2 when I asked.
Oh, yeah, the raging form that would crit,
Yeah,
crit, crit,
so I was at 1 damage, this raging form rides up, I'm on 2, he goes crit, crit, rewrite, crit, crit, I go from 1 to 7. I'm like, what?
Guess I lose.
Yes, guess I lose. Yeah.
Will you be doing a deck list?
Yeah, I'll be doing a deck profile eventually, yeah. I mean, I guess right now I can no longer like get around the
Yeah.
attention that it'll get, so yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
That's good. That's good. How do you feel about your team throughout these two?
Our team is incredible.
Very
like
stacked.
obviously I could have never done it without them. Like they are just we did it like last year last year, what am I saying? Last in real life season.
Yeah,
2019
so
or
3 years
2020?
ago?
Yeah,
3
3 years ago in Cardiff. And we just said like, let's do that again.
Yeah, that's why the team is called Team Cardiff.
Yes, that's why the team is called Team Cardiff, exactly.
Yeah, that's really good. I think Mo did really good too.
Yes,
Jey,
Mo-
of course, running it down with Nightrose and everything.
Jey, both of them incredible players, easily in like the top players of Europe or even the world, in my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Ben is doing prizes.
Oh, okay.
So
Damn.
I'll call Jey and Mo on later.
Yes,
to talk
alright.
a bit, but go accept your prizes.
All right.
Good stuff. Congrats.
thank you.
Good stuff. Eric, you want to come on for a bit? Talk as a spectator. I think people want to see the mans. Yeah. We have Mr. Insider.
Need to hold my breath so nobody knows my physique.
Oh yeah. Too thick for the chair. That's right. I'm already, man. Look at these. Look at this. This camera makes me look like fucking omega thighs. It's
I've
insane.
been working, going to leg day a lot.
Yeah. Big leg day.
Thunder thighs.
But yeah, so you couldn't play today because your team. Well, like you were on the wait list and your last teammate was in Spain.
Yeah,
So you just were literally here just to spectate.
I was just here to breathe the atmosphere, say goodbye to
yes.
a very important community member,
Oh no.
and just enjoy Vanguard finally after 2 years of nothing.
Yeah. Just the vibe, just like everyone being here together. It's like, it's so good. It's so good. It's like there's people from all over the continent. It's always so nice. How was it for you? Just chilling, spectating, hanging out all day.
It was pretty cool. Like I saw a lot of very interesting matches. Of course, get a better grip of what's happening in the current meta environment, but also seeing the best of copium strategy and there was
yeah.
I don't know if you see, but I saw a Time Maidens player, so not the Chronojet build, the Steam Maidens. But the interesting thing about his strat was that he was using the Uluru heal as a starter, and I'm still trying to figure out what the idea behind that is. That's like his hubris is huge.
Yeah, I was like, huh. That's like the team yesterday. There was a team in Standard that ran, like the whole team was Token Rambo.
I've heard about that.
Like Token Rambo had more representation than some of like the popular ride lights. It's like, Did you meet all the peeps you wanted, Eric?
No, I did not. You know why, Spectral? Because Echo was not here.
Oh,
But I did meet Marsh and all the other guys from Team Brexit, so that was nice.
Yeah. It's very good. JJ also wasn't here today. He was there yesterday.
True.
So it's a shame he didn't come today.
But I can see JJ on the regular, so that's...
Yeah, exactly. So it's nice. I'm glad you also came out to hang out, even if it wasn't even for, playing, but just to chill. So
I will probably go to Japan then we can chill and play.
Yeah, come for World. Oh no, what did Ben do?
Banger tweet.
Banger tweet. Smile and optimism restored.
Positive energy.
I love it. This is the happiest I've seen Mo. It's great.
He finally has
Oh, man. Yeah, we need the Mo interview afterwards as well. Yeah, let's get Jey as well. Talk to the whole winning team. It's crazy. Back-to-back winners. Actually just fucking dominating the whole continent.
I know, right?
It's insane. You're going to London, right? People can expect to see you in London, hint, hint.
Yeah, so everybody that's going to London, I will be there, and I will definitely, and this time I will compete. So
You already signed up?
we're already signed up, yeah.
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna lay down the smack in London.
Good. Which formats?
Premium and V.
Nice, same as me, basically, yeah. That's good.
I will see you in London Spectral, as well as Echo if he doesn't scrub out.
Yeah.
Everyone's on the lookout for Echo.
Portugal's a bit too far for me, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Alright, we can have Mo on. You're gonna have to come around here through.
I'll make move for one of the champions.
Thanks for coming on, boss. Thanks for the kind words. I appreciate it.
Hopefully I will see you soon in Japan.
Yeah, I mean, I'll come back to visit anyway, so it's all good. Alright, let's get Mo in here. Mr. Finally got his Uranuses without paying a single dime. Congratulations.
I had to pay for one of them.
Oh yeah, sure, you do have to pay for one of them. Show them off to the world.
Right, so yeah, I've now got 2 so far.
The prize cards.
2 more, and then my whole Astroport collection stays max rarity.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Yeah, I've got the 4 BSF of Strauss Dragons with me.
Oh, and you got Tamaterasu in here too. That's the third?
yeah.
Top 3, right?
Yeah, I might get another one as well.
Very nice. So how does it feel? You took poets themselves today to the event?
I did poets just so I can add more poets to my collection.
Oh my god. So what was your choice? What was the reason for taking poets to the event today?
I just love playing the deck.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
It's a very babyish reason. I just love the deck.
Yeah. I mean, I think everyone can see that you're really attached to it.
Yeah.
And how do you force one poets?
I changed the playstyle. It's because of the Hill Guardian. So in BRO, I didn't really do it as well as I did during BSF, and I kind of like digested it and realized after a little bit of playtesting that the problem is relying too much on Force 2, because if you don't get your Valkyrian consecutively, and if you have other issues that pop up, like your opponent having too much defense, you kind of miss out on big attacks. So at least with Force 1, you have bulky attacks, kind of like well-rounded, and I put in Phenomenus of Constellations as well to have more beaters. I think you need as many beaters as you can now in that because of how Hill Guardians kind of like hurt them a bit.
Yeah.
And there's also more Protect plans as well.
I agree with Force 1 as well, because I played one of my rounds. I played Astro Force 2, and like Force 2, just when they go first, and normally they high roll and you kind of like you get stomped, right?
Yeah.
But with Heal Guards, you just shut down the Vanguard, or shut down the Valkyrian. With Force 2 on, it's like
And you have to choose again.
and it's fine.
And then you have to go look for it again, which is a problem. You have to sustain the Valkyrian. So that's why I went to Force 1, because it's not something you can just spam every turn.
Yeah. So now that you've won back to back, how do you feel about your team that managed to do this?
Yeah, I've never watched a game in my life that I badly wanted to see a win for.
Oh yeah.
And it was so tense. Like I felt like I was losing years of my life watching it.
God.
Like the wonder passes and everything.
Yeah. That's insane.
I probably have some grey hairs already.
Yeah. What's the plan now for the rest of the regions you're going to with the team?
So we may be going to 3 more.
France,
anyway.
London, and Germany.
Germany, yeah. And we'll see. I did want to test. I've got a different variation of Regalia that I had tested as well. I might try that version out in the next event.
Okay.
I think Valkyrian, I'll probably just play it the same way. We might be doing a few D tournaments as well.
Okay.
But if anyone does have 2 of these, or 1 of these at least, I'll get anybody.
Chances are you can also win them again
Yeah,
at the
just win
next
them
V
again.
Premium event.
Yeah.
That's very good. Mo, do you get the Amaterasas also? He's got 1.
I've got 1 so far, but I'm going to start out getting a second one. So
that's EJ.
Yeah.
So,
Hey,
yeah.
Jey.
Carter going to win every location now. True. So yes, congrats again, man. Let's get Jey on here as well to talk for a bit. Very good stuff. Give some love to Mo, everyone.
And thanks, CJ, for the play testing as well.
Who won what deck? So the winners, we have Solemn with Prism We have Mo with Poets and Jey finally. Congrats, brother. The
Redeemed myself on
back-to-back with
stream.
Nightrose, yes. Cultured Nightrose enjoyer, very good. This is the look at the handshake meme. So you play Tommy in your list. Why do you play Tommy?
You mean Tommy?
Yes.
The great researcher,
Yes.
Well, you've got 3 dragons in my list, 2 Beatrice and 4
Only
Nitros.
2, okay.
Yeah, only 2, because I also played 2 of the great run ghosties with Searcher.
Yeah.
He's a 13k beater.
Yeah.
I was,
And he's your best booster.
Yeah, he's my best booster. I was testing with 3, and we had 1 flex spot, so we tried the great 0 ghosty in case you go into Beatrice combos,
Yeah.
but that was just brick. And
Yeah.
it was okay. We just put a 4th one in for like consistency.
Okay,
So
okay.
what I didn't find is I was like, okay, check top 5. Oh, Skull Dragon.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I didn't
yeah,
need
yeah,
to search for Skull Dragon
yeah, yeah.
anymore because
Good.
it's just consistency and it's 13k. Yeah.
Do you play Sea Strolling?
No,
Oh, you don't?
I don't play Seas.
That literally won me games. Like I had
Yeah,
one
I
Swiss
heard.
round where I was literally like no navigator, no column bar, just 25 drop with Sea Strolling loops.
I heard. Yeah, either go like.
I prefer her over Tommy personally.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
If I have Navigator, I go Navigator. But if I don't have them, I just ignore it and play my normal game plan.
Okay.
Like you could search him out of Columbard, but Ghost Ship, as you saw,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
just
yeah,
so
yeah.
busted. Because I know I can't kill them at that turn, so I just go double Ghost Ship and hand.
Yeah. That's true. So how do you feel about Nightrose in general? And of course, with being back to back now.
Well, I played against 5 Bermuda decks in a row
God.
in V.
Oh my fucking god.
And I went second against all of them. And after like
Jesus
2 games,
Christ.
I was like, oh, maybe Grumble isn't that good, but then I learned how to play against.
And what was your personal score today?
I think I
X1?
X2.
X2,
X2.
okay.
I lost against one Highlander, but persisted me. And yeah, against one Prism, normal. You know,
Oh,
but-
Scarlet, the big Nightrose fan has to look directly
Oh,
at the
yes.
camera.
Sorry.
Oh, maybe the sort of the handshake meme. Very good. This is the Nightrose enjoyers handshake.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I think y'all did amazing. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Are you gonna play the same for the other events, other regions?
We'll see.
Okay.
Let's see. Maybe we'll find some new spice. Maybe we keep it.
That's true. The meta always
They're always
evolves.
shifts. You don't want to get predictable.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. But still, good stuff.
So happy. Yeah.
Very good. I think we can have Ben on for a little bit, reflect on the weekend.
All right.
So again, congrats, Jey. Good
Thank
shit.
you,
Love
mate.
to see it.
Ni-
My homie posting.
Fellow Nightrose enjoyer.
That's right.
See ya,
That's
Ron.
right. All right, come on, Ben. What Twitter? Limited knowledge. You can find it on the Yellow Card VG Twitter if you want all the
Hell
details. How do you feel? Congratulations on judging. Very good. Head judge for 2 days.
Good to be back. My feet hurt,
Yep. How was Vice today? Was it smooth?
mostly. So we had a few rocky incidents in the morning. Like, it definitely wasn't. Yesterday was better, but I think the important thing was today. Like, we had a lot of stumbles, but we managed to like get back up and we didn't let it affect the rest of the day. And I think towards the end, like people were like, okay, yeah, it's fine in
Yeah.
the end. Like the big issues we had, 2 big issues with Weiss is one was license supplies.
Oh yeah.
Which it's even though it's not an online event and we're not doing as much like cameras or videos, whatever. It's still like please try to use the shirt stuff.
Yeah. Especially for Vice, like a lot of people use Dojin sleeves.
Exactly.
So,
I mean, it ended up being fine. There was only like 1 or 2 people, and they didn't make top 4, so we didn't have to like put it on stream. So it was fine in the end.
yeah.
And the second issue was so with Weiss, there's actually regional restrictions because of licensing.
Oh yeah.
So you can't play some titles in some countries.
Yeah, because of licensing. Yeah.
And we had a guy who somehow managed to register with Adventure Time, which is not legal in Belgium. And the problem is we don't check like the decks and series at registration or on sign up. So
Okay.
because it's all on Decklog now, and like to open that list on Decklog takes time and it's a bit more effort.
Yeah.
So it only reached until like when we were doing the stats in round 1, that we saw like, oh, this is an Adventure Time deck. He can't play that.
Yeah.
And we offered like, in a way, it's kind of our fault because we should have checked that like when they did the pre-reg.
Yeah.
So we said, okay, since we missed this the first time, we're going to give you the chance to like change decks after round 1, keep
Yeah.
going. But they also had some issues with sleeves on registration, like the over sleeves were damaged.
Yeah.
And I think they said like, okay, we've had we had to change sleeves. Now this, like, they unfortunately just couldn't bother, so they just went home, which is a bit of a shame.
Yeah.
So it wasn't ideal, but in that situation, like, there's not much else we can do because they can't keep playing like that. And
Yeah, exactly.
we offered the best solution we could.
Yeah, you did what you could.
Yeah, a lot of today was just that sort of case where it's like, this sucks, but
We can
our
offer
hands are
this. Yeah.
our hands are tied. Like for example, we had two teams who hadn't one team that hadn't pre-registered, and another one that had pre-registered, but their pre-registration hadn't gone through on Battlefy.
Oh.
So they ended up like they had a check mark like a few minutes, and then the check mark went away,
Oh.
which was really weird. Like I think it was a Battlefy error. So they got here and were like, okay, since you don't have the check mark, we can't get you in right now because we have limited capacity.
Yeah.
And in the end, they had to be like, we told them, we can't get the extra table. There's no more space. I'm sorry, but we can't let you in.
Yeah.
And they were a little bit upset. Okay, I can
Understandably
give you,
so. Yeah.
yeah, like I can give you an extra set of like entry promos, and anyway, like so you have 2 promos per person.
Yeah.
And if we could get the table we get you in, we would. But our hands are tied. There's literally nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Really sorry, and it's situations like that. It's like there's nothing we could have done, which is annoying, but it is what it is.
Well, that's fair. And you
And
feel
a few
good
other
about.
issues. A few issues like, again, I made a bit of a heat of the moment tweet this morning, but
Oh yeah.
Dragon Shield
Dragon
overseas.
Shield.
So like, the problem is
Local man goes to toilet, tweets about Dragon Shield sleeves.
Am I hearing blasphemy?
Oh no.
So, okay,
Not the sponsored one.
you get in here because I'm gonna go to town, right?
All right, let's go, baby.
I will concede that Dragon Shield
Oh yeah, we have a
have
Dragon Shield banner on the side.
so like Dragon Shield have the highest quality, bar none, and they have a good shuffle feel. I'll guarantee that. And they've now made small size oversleeves specifically for Vanguard and
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Vanguard,
Oversleeving. However, there's still 2 major issues. One is consistency. Like you sometimes open a box and some sleeves are like are not cut properly. They're like a bit bigger or smaller than some of the others, even within one box, let alone one shipment, which already makes it difficult.
I'd like to interject.
Let me guess, you've never had that problem.
No, on the big ones I have. On
Yep.
the clear mats, all the time. 100% I
Yeah.
don't see that. But on the new ones, I bought like a batch of 30 of those boxes, and I'm
Yep.
going through them, and I haven't had it yet.
I
So
mean,
I can only anecdotally, of course.
Sure,
On
but
the
like I've
smaller
seen,
new ones.
I've seen people that bought them from my locals and from when we did VGCS and from here, and still some were okay and some were not. That's the issue. And even then, even on the ones that are quote unquote okay, the size is still not 100% correct. Like it's so. And I accept that this is partly our fault and partly Bushra's fault for not having proper, clear communication about this. But the dimensions for a Vanguard size oversleeve should be 64 millimeters by 91.5 to 92 millimeters. And Dragon Shield's oversleeves are not, they're 64, but they're 92.5. So they're a little bit too tall, which means there's a lot of like wiggle room up and down, which can cause like marking in some way, shape or
But
form.
you can do just, and it's done, right?
Yeah, but that's like, I'd rather avoid that as
yeah,
well.
that means the judges
Yeah.
intervene
Yes.
every time they see that.
Exactly. Like, we have to constantly tell you, like, hey,
Yes.
tuck these in.
Yes, but do we also ban gloss sleeves then for constantly sticking and making stacking super easy? Like I can lick a gloss sleeve and I can start stacking today.
Yeah, correct. And like,
So-
it's a slippery slope argument. I agree. However, in this case, it's you like licking your sleeves and stacking your deck is significantly less prevalent than product that's already in shops that everyone's going to buy. That's my
I
issue
think
with
it's,
it.
I
Or
think
is
it's
it?
more prevalent though because you can get away with it without anyone noticing. If my opponent has gloss sleeves,
Yeah, but it's
I'm
not-
just going to mass shuffle them because there's no way
Right,
for me
it's
to
not.
check.
It's not about what's easier to get away with. It's more about what we can do and we can
Yes.
tackle.
Yes.
And what I'm saying is, people doing that is much harder for us as judges to deal with than saying, please avoid using Dragon Shield oversleeves.
But the thing is, if someone's stacked with bottom top cheating,
Yeah.
you can catch that. Whereas
Correct.
glossy sleeves getting sticky, they can just say, "Oh, it's sweat. Sorry." You
Yeah.
can never catch it.
Yeah,
So there's no real. Like the only solution would be you reprint the current Dragon Shield orders and make them slightly shorter.
yes, that would be ideal, but
That would be
I
perfect.
don't have contacts with Dragon Shield.
Yes, I do.
Hink, hink.
But I don't think they would ever listen to me.
I mean, all I can recommend to people is to use broccoli, like either broccoli or Yanoman. That's it.
Yeah, broccoli generally are pretty.
And I know that broccoli and Yanoman are hard to get hold of, but
Yeah, in Europe it's pretty hard.
Do
Yeah.
they make matte?
yes.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay, that's better.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, beyond that, like once we got over those initial hurdles, like by round 2, round 3, everything like was fine.
Smooth, yeah.
Yeah.
And how were the new judges?
They were
Incredible.
great. Yeah,
Great.
I'm really happy with the fresh blood. Like,
No, actually.
Yeah.
yeah, they all hit the ground running. Like, I was able to take the back seat, like hands off, like not answer as many rules and just be like the appeals and sort data and yeah, everything. Like, it'll be a matter of time before I'm not even needed.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You have a good mentor role. Maybe let's have Dylan on for a little bit. You want to talk as a brand new judge? Let's go. So we have Dylan. Those of you in chat may know him under 29 Azure. So how was it? How was it judging for the first time on a big official event?
When I was starting off, oh no, I'm stressing.
Don't worry about it. Literally, it's all your friends in chat.
I know.
Literally everyone here knows you.
I know it's different. But when I was getting introduced at the start yesterday, I felt so scared. But like, I know JJ even filmed it when like everyone was clapping at the start. And I just freezed. I didn't know what to do.
Oh god.
And this morning it was like slightly better. I saw my fellow judge just wave, so I was like, I'll just copy him.
Yeah. Hey, yeah, let's get some hearts in chat for Azure. Yeah, he did a great job. Honestly, this event, like from a player's perspective, let's get some subs. But like from a player perspective, it was super smooth. Like literally one of the smoother events I've been to, and it's like the first event post-pandemic. So you would imagine this would be like a tragedy or like a train wreck normally.
I actually thought as well that like I didn't know how it would go because this is also in general my first big event.
Yeah, right.
So I didn't know what to expect at first. Like Alena and Yami obviously gave me a couple like things that I should think about and stuff, and they obviously gave my friend Deli, who's also in chat sometimes, some pointers like, oh, what should he do? Like for example, Deli didn't know at the start, like, oh, you shouldn't refer to him by his name, but instead call him Judge, which is very logical. But for some people, like for example, a friend of mine, he didn't think of that, so he was just like, hey Dylan. I was like. But then I thought back to what Alena said, and I was like, I'm not Dylan today. I'm the judge.
You're the judge, right?
Yeah.
That's right. So it's good. The event was really smooth. How was it for you? Like, were there any like tricky situations or like anything that you feel like you're gonna think about going forward to the next event?
The thing that Ben actually thought, like we were talking this morning about like what the judges could do better and stuff, and what we did well. And Ben told me that I should be a bit more decisive because I was very insecure. I was trying not to make any big mistakes,
which makes sense.
So at the end, I think it was like another like teaching situation. Ben in the top cut called me over. He basically he made the player explain the situation again. It was Prism versus Revenger, and the Prism player you played the grade 1 Prism as if it was the grade 2.
Yeah.
And then also used then he also used not Lizelot, the grade 2. I think it's Rosa.
Oh yeah.
And then afterwards he used the grade 1 that checks top 7, Radka, I think the name is. And Ben asked me, in this situation, what would you do? I was very insecure because I didn't want to make a mistake in top cut, and B, it was my first time actually making a big decision.
Yeah, like a big judge call.
And I knew that Ben would back me up, so I was like, I would personally give a game loss here, and Ben like agreed with me, so it felt really nice to hear like.
Yeah, like it is a big infraction, so it's like pretty like you can't really like rewind on that one, right? So.
Yeah, and I also had like a very weird situation yesterday where I like almost wanted to give a game loss, but I didn't want to be too decisive. So there was a Zorga player in Standard.
Yeah.
And he used Spiritual Body Condensation, but he thought like he resolved it as if it was Wild Intelligence.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a weird situation, and he only realized it after he milled the tree. So he called.
That's weird. Yeah.
He called me over, and he basically explained the situation.
Yeah, it's like, what do I do?
Then I looked at it. I was like, is this a game loss? Because he revealed too many cards. He basically manipulated his own deck.
Yeah.
I asked another judge over. I was like, this is definitely a warning, but do I give a game loss over this?
Yeah.
And I even said like, I think this is a game loss, but I'll ask the head judge to be sure.
Yeah.
And that's when I went to Ben, and Ben said it is definitely a warning, but you should shuffle back the cards.
Yeah.
And then just
let it be with a penalty. Yeah. With a warning. Yeah, that's fair. Because it's definitely like you gotta be. Because that's the thing, right? Especially for standards, so many people that are playing their first event ever, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you had people asking like how I checked OT on my 5 meteor turn. What happens? Right?
Yeah, like I told you yesterday, there was a player, and she literally called me over, Judge, do I double my OT? Like, Other people were like joking, she doesn't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know, it's like it's a lot of people's first event, so you gotta also like keep that in mind, right?
Yeah, of
Especially
course.
with like any region this year for BSF, like you have to keep that in mind. It's gonna be a big part of it.
Yeah.
So yeah, good shit, man. Love to see it. Good job today. It was very smooth. So give yourself a pat on the back. That's for sure. And all the judges and staff today honestly did a really good job. So mad props to you guys.
I really want to thank Ben again. Like, he was such a good mentor. I posted it earlier. Like, I really think that I couldn't have asked for anyone better.
Yeah, he's really good at what he does. He's really good at what he does.
I have noticed myself, like, and this is something that the other judge from Weiss also said earlier, that we, during the deck checks, we see Ben's tempo, and we suddenly think to ourselves, we really have to up the tempo.
Oh yeah. It's just like going through it, like everything. Yeah. It's wild. All right, man. I'm gonna let you go again. Really good run today. Very
You too.
smooth.
Good luck in Japan.
Yes, thank you very much. So yeah, it's been good to come out. I'm glad I got the time to come down to Antwerp. This was really fun.
I love
Again,
it, yeah.
thank you to Outpost Antwerp for letting us stream this and bring you guys the tops for all Vanguard formats and Vice. Vice was streamed on the ENTSG channel. So thanks again, man. I think we're gonna more or less call it here. People, it's like 6:45. People are hungry. People want to get out. There's Solemn shaking his fist at me, which means we gotta get going. He's hungry. So let me see who's streaming, and we will take you guys there.